You're listening / watching Forever Adulting
by Asha and Bethany.
Okay, next section.
Wow, we're like hitting them out. We need something a little more fluid.
Sorry, fluid.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Princess Andrew interview. I drew a friend about this. No, this is a conversation between two friends.
We're two women in our 30s, and we're living life one honest conversation at a time. I'm semi-reading the script here.
We don't have those people, so like,
That is who's behind the camera right now. Basically, what's no cute baby. We're here to overshare. We're here to dissect and dive deep into the messy, magical world of adulting, aren't we, Ashley?
Because let's be honest, life isn't always a one-track road. It's not easy, and we're just figuring it out. Really what's
going on. And so today we have a new theme, which is passion and purpose.
Passion and purpose. We both work quite strongly with our passions, and we had a really candid discussion on how we can both move with purpose within our lives and propel our careers using our passions. We thought we would bring the conversation in front of the camera screen to you guys and share some wisdom, hopefully some insight on what we think and how we think you can move through life with passion and purpose and intertwine those two together.
Because I think it's essential. A lot of us live our life just focusing on getting the money or doing the thing to make our family proud or fitting in society, when actually living from a place of passion can be deeply fulfilling. And you found some very cute little quotes. Do you want to talk to me about that? I like the second quote a bit more. That passion is the thing that you search for, and purpose is already placed inside of you from the day that you were born. In establishing another key distinction between the two, as Ian Gray Simmons stated, passion is an ego-based emotion and purpose is of spirit, which makes it seem like, you're living a higher self.
I don't know. So yeah, I agree. But then again, passion can drive you, but then your purpose can pull you.
The little official pull.
Exactly. There we are. Wisdom done.
What else?
Finished.
Finish really. No. I'm so. Based on this lovely theme, Asha, I want to know if there's one thing that you learned this month or a learning curve that's linked to passion and purpose.
It's really interesting. So I carried out a few workshops this month, and I realised actually my passion is to inspire people and inspire humans / stereotypes, but my purpose is to serve. I've spoken about this before on our podcast. I spoke about this quite a lot. Go back to human design, I talk about it again quite a lot. I know my purpose is to serve on this earth, however it may be, through inspiring people, to human them, to make them feel comfortable. I'm there to serve. So driving these workshops, being in these workshops, fair enough, I'm doing it. How am I changing people's lives? And actually getting really wonderful feedback at the end of the workshops was fantastic. And it's so nice to know, not that my ego is saying that I have changed people's lives. It's just so nice to know that people's lives are changing and they're actually supporting a sex positive life that we both follow. And we both want people to embody. And I guess it shows a society really is calling for sex positivity and the ability to be able to express yourselves in a free way, because the cues for my workshops were going across the field. Let me tell you this. So it just outlines the fact that society is screaming for this. I'm so happy that we're a part of this.
Yeah, this idea of living without shame, liberating ourselves. And I think performance is a big part of that for both of us. But interestingly, I think one thing that was my learning curve was actually how to market the things that we do from a place of passion a bit more. I want to get better, and I'm learning to get better at selling myself. And I don't want to sell myself as in like I'm selling my soul to the devil, the capitalist devil. No, I want to be comfortable to say to someone, I want to be comfortable to say to someone, you appreciate what I do? Please sign up to my newsletter. Give me your email address. I'll send it to you. Trying to actually engage the person rather than being a bit coy, thank you so much for, saying great things about my work, or appreciating what I'm saying about body hair or anything around liberated lifestyles, and then wanting to hide a bit or make it all about them. I actually need to get better at saying, thank you. Please stay in contact with me. Please, read my work and follow me on Instagram. and enjoy that rather than just feeling a bit awkward about it. So that was a big learning curve, which I'm quite deeply grateful for.
So, okay, on this episode of Forever Adulting, we're discussing passion, and purpose, which is Persian. So on that theme, can you walk me through some things that you're proud of, some highlights of the month that you have proved that passion and purpose combined together, or one has overridden the other?
Okay, interesting. I love that question. So I had the joy of performing at a Sub in the City event, which is run by a woman called Sarah Butcher. And she asked me to perform a central set. And doing that show made me realise how actually, finally, my passion for liberating the body, performing, encouraging people to understand kink and BDSM came together with far more of a purpose, because I had the most incredible feedback. And you mentioned feedback before, and it really is a game changer when you have someone come up to you and say, oh my gosh, you're the first person I've ever known to openly talk about nipple hair. And knowing that I was planting that new seed in that person's mind, they didn't have to feel ashamed, that they could feel more confident and comfortable in their skin. So that was a beautiful moment for me. And I sang, which is always good. I love a little thing.
It's really good. She's really good. I think you should do more of that.
See you at your wedding, honey. Another highlight has been applying for my book publication, which is more like I'm writing a book, written a book, I'm trying to get it published.
You are going to get it published. What are we doing?
And I always say that, again, is a passion, but it's also a dream, like a big goal of mine, to finally hold something in my hand that I have made and created it out there for people to also read. And that is a purpose, being able to see into people's minds and brainwash them with my sassy ideas. And I've written little notes. I'm just going to check what the other third point was. Okay, my third passion, purpose highlight has been building a better relationship to love. And sometimes we think passion has to be about, getting on stage or flying to the moon or getting in that waterfall. Actually, I think a passion for line is to feel passionate with another human, to learn to love.
Yeah.
You interviewed me on a recent interview episode, and you asked me what my biggest fear was, and I said it was love. And I really want to better my relationship to love. So that is a passion, and I am purposely moving into a better mindset about that. And I'm proud of it. That's been a highlight.
I'm proud of you, honey.
Okay, how about you?
Mine's not that deep.
Sometimes it is, though.
Yeah, so much like clarity. I've got character, thank you.
And depth.
Right. I think I'm proud of... That's so silly. I've been working on this new act for like a year and a half, and I've got 2 weeks now to prepare it, and it is just coming into place, and it just looked like the dominoes, the Tetris pieces coming together, the dominoes are shaping up to create this new act, and I'm really proud that everything I have achieved so far in my burlesque career, which is, everything I've done by myself, self-taught, learning on stage, how to carry yourself, all these things are fulfilling this new act. And, Bethany told me, she called me a couple of days ago, and said that she can really see me as a fiery performer now. And I said it was good, but she said she can really see me develop and evolve into a new style of performing, and I can see that when I'm developing this new act. So it's the confidence of knowing what I fucking am. And I went into a studio a couple of weeks ago, and I fucking smashed it out. And for me to be able to do that I don't have any dance training, so it was just fucking phenomenal. So it feels really nice. The passion and the purpose are coming together. And again, receiving really good feedback on my acts that I perform on stage, and then workshops. So giving out workshops. I've done one on the art of central strip, and it was really, really interesting because I evolved. As the workshop evolved, I evolved, and I was teaching in a different way that I've never fucking done before. And it came from the pit of my stomach, and really everybody in that room understood, and then really took something home. I wanted to encourage that actually I can do what I do, but it comes from me knowing myself so well inside and out. So part of the workshop was to try and understand and get people to feel comfortable in their own character and who they are in the artist's central strip. So It could be for you, it could be for a partner, it could be on stage, and receiving really good feedback about that and knowing that they can take those tools and go on their daily life. So, remove themselves from this festival and then go about their daily lives, which is fantastic. And then I've just started headlining gigs, which is fucking incredible. I had my 2 headliner gigs this month. Again, passion, purpose, it's finally coming together. So it's headlining, by the way, Pride, and a couple of other gigs, which was fucking incredible. Yeah, fucking incredible. And especially since, life hasn't been easy for the last month for me. It's been so, so crazy. Family illnesses, family dramas, friend dramas, and being able to have the strength to headline these gigs and to do it with integrity and to do it well has been a treat.
All right, section number 2, babe. I want your advice on how to make money and have less scarcity thinking, please, babe.
Oh my gosh, how to make money. How to make money.
So make money. Because we talked about passion and purpose. Sometimes when we're pursuing a passion, we feel like that's enough and we need to just give up the idea of earning a lot. But actually, surely we should be encouraged to not be a struggling artist, but actually thrive. I thrive.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? The struggling artist, that archetype of, I'd use it all the time. I'm a struggling artist. Can you pay for my drink, please? But it's interesting. You said the scarcity mindset. It is that, isn't it? And we've seen a shift, actually, generally, in people making money from their purpose. So how the fuck do we do it? With all that, exactly, but with integrity, because you can do it by BS, let's be honest, but with integrity. And I think my only advice, and there's something I need to put on it, is fake it till you make it. We really have to have our goals in shape, find out where we need to feel comfortable receiving the money first as well, okay, which both of us are not comfortable with doing.
The orcs.
Yeah, and I don't know where that comes from, but it's really comfortable receiving the money, the end goal. And then removing, as you said, the scarcity thinking, abundance. But how do we do that without feeling so silly,
Or even for me, buying into the capitalism. Sometimes I feel like I want to support people. It doesn't need to have a price tag. The project itself is fulfilling. But actually, it's our time. It's our energy. So it's how do you have that exchange of welcoming the money rather than getting awkward about it?
Well, I mean, people do really say that mantras really help them. So, I receive money will come to me. The same way people have, mantras about love, love will come to me. And I've got a good friend and he does a lot of talks about, welcoming money. That's essentially what he does, is welcoming that. And I think also we need to remove the narrative around scarcity thinking and encourage each other. If we're going through a contract, we've got a freelance client, we should look at each other's contracts. Is this good enough money? Do you think my time is worth this? You've recently signed someone and I wasn't comfortable with Bethany's rates and I told her from the start. And then today we had a discussion about that and we've agreed that moving on, Bethany would be charging a lot higher. It's your service and it's about believing that. And sometimes we get put in that, £20 an hour is all we can get, but actually fucking people charge 200 quid an hour. I love that shit.
I really appreciate that, the accountability of a friendship and not having the awkwardness to even discuss, being I need some support. I need you to look over this. Do you think this is worth my time?
Yeah, exactly. And then we can make the decisions ourselves, but then how do we move forward with them as well? And then it's the investment over time versus what will this give me in the future that we can think about. I wanted your advice.
Tell me.
On how to link passion and purpose together. I do it all the time. But again, with my dancing career, we don't make that. Let's be honest. We spend hours getting to a venue to do a 6-minute number, keep driving back, which is incredible because it is my passion and my purpose, I know, is to serve. So I'm serving the duty of smashing stereotypes that people have about South Asian women, which I fucking love. But again, how is that purpose driving me to financial success?
Okay. I think one of the things that my marketing hat and my experience of helping people navigate their career shift for me is realizing that you can actually use your skills and look at your skills and work out how you can activate them in different areas. It's not just on stage. You know, you're really good at holding a room and guiding people. And like the workshop you just did, that's huge. It's kind of leadership. So also you can use social media marketing. You can use this particular arena for you to share your knowledge and recognize your knowledge is worthwhile, not just your performance, but what's brought you to be able to be that kind of performer. Be able to guide other people, mentoring other people. I know we talked in the past about how if we had a lot of money, we'd want to put on a school or a series of programs for people to actually get really good at performing and be able to tap into that and provide them with that service and that. Do you remember that conversation?
No, as I've had a lot of money I've been reached. I do remember. I do. It's
like you're
just lining up the older guys, just lining up, you know?
But your purpose is bigger than just you performing it.
No,
in range down. And as you touched on there, it's like you're smashing stereotypes around identity as a South Asian woman. And other people to feel like, fuck, I could actually do that in my everyday life. Or I could go to one of your classes and learn once a week. Or I could just listen to you talking and it would help me. That goes a long way. And you serving people, that is another way of activating that service.
Yeah.
For sure, even if it's younger generations or older generations, all generations.
But multi-generational, intergenerational, former.
Here's episode number 2 of this new podcast structure of ours.
Because we're very structured human beings. We like purpose, we like structure, we like plans.
We love a plan, a good old plan.
Don't refer to our Instagram videos, please.
Baby! That's and facts time on Forever Adulting.
I keep forgetting that from the name of our new podcast. It is Forever Adulting.
Okay.
Right, Bethany. Do you know where the name passion fruit gets its name from? Obviously, don't just tell you. It is associated with the Passion of Christ.
Oh, well,
Early Spanish missionaries in South America named it for its unique flower's resemblance to the symbols of a crucifix, such as the 10 petals representing the 10 apostles.
Oh, so you said
and the corona representing the crown of thorns.
Here we go. I knew it was something real.
How cool is that? And then okay, here's a truth or a myth.
Okay.
Do you think passion fruit can make you a little bit frisky? Is it an aphrodisiac?
I'm going to say yes, because it's citrusy and sweet. All right.
Just before you go and buy tons of passion fruit, it's incorrect. There's no scientific evidence that passion fruit can increase your libido. But pineapple makes it taste nicer.
And oysters and all that, John.
Yeah, but we're vegan. Oh, I'm vegan.
Thank you for that stat.
That's so well said. Thanks for spreading nice. I'll start back to spit. Oh my God. Earlier today, she yaws and a fountain of spit came out.
That happened to everyone. That's so passionate about the topic. You know, when people are so passionate, they're just spraying their, oh my God, pss, pss, pss. And you're like, what?
Like, ask for the news, not the weather. I don't care. All right, my darling, what are your sassy plans for the week ahead?
So I would say, in terms of still linking to passion, I'm going to have a mushroom trip. That's my sassy.
What is your intention with your mushroom trip?
To open my heart to more love and to confront my judgmental sides.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What part of a trip do you enjoy? The beginning, the end, or the middle? Because it's fun.
I would say the beginning. The beginning is really lovely, and then the end.
Me too. Because, you know, it's like to come out of the woods, you're just like, who am I?
I know.
But I don't really become
everything.
Passion and purpose, babes.
Passion and purpose. How about you, honey?
What am I doing? I am finishing off a big summer season of performing, finishing off this new act, and debuting it. Actually, I don't know. Well, it's called, it's basically in Showgirl. It's a nod to the golden era of Bollywood, which we had our own Showgirl. So it's my twist on how to revere the Showgirls of Bollywood, but make it modern.
Love it. I mean, you're going to be one in your costume.
Well, yeah. So it's stunning. So I'm so excited to debut that. Fucking breaking up. I'm so excited.
So you have been watching episode, I don't know what, of Forever Adulting with myself, Bethany, aka Sassy,
and Asha, aka.
I hope you've been enjoying the show.
And thank you so much to Dennis, who's been recording us. Hope you made us look fit.
Thanks, Jen.